What's happening, you guys? Veggie here. I just want to teach you how to acquire perfect form when it comes to deadlifting. Now, there might be a few things I missed, such as activating your legs into the movement, but I just want to address the main things that cause you to injure yourself when you're doing the deadlift. Right, so number one, this might be very simple, you probably already know this, but for the new gym goers, I'm going to do this. Alright, your hands should be equally spread from the center of the bar. If you don't know what I mean, you can just find out from the grips. You can see here, the rough areas of the bar, those are equally spread from the center of the bar. So what you do is you could just have it towards the edge of the grips. That's a good way of knowing, and then you slowly go away from them, and they should be equally spread from the edge of that grip. That's how you know that your hands are equally spread from the center of the bar. Now, if they're not, let's say, as you can see here, one's on the grip, one isn't. You're putting more pressure on that area of the barbell. So when you're doing, let's say you're doing overhead press, you'll be putting more strength on that area, so you'll be going up diagonally, as you can see. I've seen people do this at the gym. I just want to correct it. You should do it when you're deadlifting. Otherwise, let's face it, you're not going to be hitting the back like you want to be hitting the back, and you'll probably injure yourself. So that's just hand position on the bar. Now, when it comes to hand and leg position when doing the deadlift, one thing to address is that your hands shouldn't be too wide. As you can see here, my hands are way too wide. But here, they're right outside the legs, which is exactly what you want when you do the deadlift. Also, you should be sliding the barbell up your knees. Alright, so another issue is the bicep tearing. If you've ever seen bicep tear compilations of deadlifts, you'll be scared of actually deadlifting. But the thing is, as long as you've got good form, you'll be fine. Now, here's how to prevent yourself from tearing your biceps. As long as your arms are nice and straight like this, you won't tear your biceps, keeping your arms nice and locked out. Now, a tip to doing this is if you're ever a bit scared, just tense your triceps just a little bit. And as you can see, the arms are nice and straight. Where here, they're kind of bent. If I was to deadlift like this, I'm going to tear some shit up, because you can see a little bit of an angle, can't you? So that's how people tear their biceps, just that little bit of an angle. Just make sure your arms are completely straight, nice and locked into movement, you'll be perfectly fine. So that's very important. And the last thing I want to address is the locked back position. Now, this is what keeps your back straight during the movement. If you've ever seen those really terrible form deadlifts, it's because they haven't got that locked back position, which you really need to do the deadlift. So in order to get a locked back position, you can just push your shoulders back like this, and then you can feel your rear delts into the movement. This is not actually working your rear delts, but that will keep your back nice and straight. As you can see here, my back's nice and straight. So here is locked, here is slouched. Here is locked, here is slouched. Now, you might see people doing deadlift like this, and their back tends to arch. But if you've got it nice and locked, your back will stay nice and straight. So just to end the video, here's a comparison of good and bad deadlift form. The difference is I lowered my weight and I got my form right, as you can see. What's happening, you guys? Veggie here. I've just finished week 13 on my fat loss phase. The main things I want to really go through is what I've changed in the last week. So when I was looking at week 12 and 11, I've completely stayed at the same weight.